The unsheltered homeless. Sadly, it's a growing population you can see growing on the streets of Cleveland. Experts confirm more than 300 are now sleeping on city streets on any given night. Late last week, Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb announced a new initiative to fight this growing problem called A Home for Every Neighbor. But will it work? News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis digging into this unprecedented effort. And Joe, the city of Cleveland would like to get started on this pretty quick in the next several weeks.
Rob, the Home for Every Neighbor initiative will work in connection with the Cuyahoga County's Office of Homeless Services, which looks to reduce homelessness by 25% by the year 2027. But the city of Cleveland will have to use a wide variety of housing resources and get assets out there to get the job done.
Every second could be a fatal second for people on the street.
Lou is homeless in Cleveland. She's pleased with the city of Cleveland's A Home for Every Neighbor initiative, hoping to get 150 unsheltered homeless off of the streets in the next year and a half. But she's hoping the plan will also include more immediate action for the growing number of people seen living in tents along downtown Cleveland streets.
It's 18 months away from now. During this time, all kinds of situations can happen to them. They are already in crisis.
First and foremost, we have to do a better job of diversifying our housing options.
Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb unveiled the initiative on February 23rd and understands the urgency of the unsheltered homeless emergency. News 5 was there for the heartbreaking tribute to the 4 unsheltered homeless who died in December in just a 2-week period.
You would want to be able to connect the land that we have to opportunities.
Ward 7 Cleveland Councilwoman Stephanie House-Jones showed News 5 these vacant lots at Addison and Bayless Avenue, just a few of the dozens of parcels already owned by the city of Cleveland, where new housing can be built for the unsheltered homeless. Neighborhoods that come with key resources.
If you are lacking transportation, are you connected to public transportation? You know, when you have a house there, but can you get to a grocery store?
Emily Collins, Cleveland Senior Advisor of Major Projects, says the Home for Every Neighbor initiative will include workforce training and other resources for the unsheltered homeless to keep them housed once they are placed in a permanent home.
We want to make sure that we're supporting all of the unique needs of every person who's exiting unsheltered homelessness as they go along. And that involves case management.
Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless Executive Director Chris Nestrick is enthusiastic about the initiative and believes how the unsheltered homeless are approached in providing assistance is crucial to the program's success.
No intervention works if someone doesn't trust you, and it's about building relationships and making sure and coming back over and over and living up to your promises.
And the deadlines for agencies to submit their ideas and plans on how the city would initiate that program is March 25th. Rob, the city would like to move forward on this plan by this coming late spring.
All right, sounds good. Is the city of Cleveland confident this proposal, though, could have a long-term effect in getting rid of this problem beyond 18 months?
Good question, Rob. Senior Advisor Emily Collins told me similar efforts across the country give her hope that Cleveland could potentially get 90% of people who are currently living in unsheltered environments off the streets. You know, News 5 will follow through on this huge developing story.
90%. That is a big step forward. Joe, thank you so much for that. We will keep